how would we know? How would we notice that someone is gradually losing capacity? Whether it's formal dementia, I suppose it would be, wouldn't it? But what would give us the clue that they're now at a point where they can't make those decisions for themselves?
I think going back to the question that's just been raised, and I think that's very important actually to look more into that, because you've got two scenarios. You've got the person who had the lasting power of attorney, and then there are concerns about the other person. The question that I would ask first of all is, at what point has that concern been identified, and by whom? So let's just say, for example, it's someone that's coming into your practice and they're coming on a day-to-day over a couple of years, and you start to raise those concerns. And that's when we've got to think about, does this person need, or not just the person, but the person who's got the power of attorney actually need additional support and a more formal assessment done, a referral, for example, to the GP,
right.
or again, I go back to adult social care, because then I'm now delving into the world of safeguarding then, because then you've got concerns about that individual. So it's the formal route I'm referring to, where you'd have to actually get other professionals involved, really.
Okay.
So it's not something I would expect a chiropractor to sort of, or an osteopath to be doing on their own. It's at what point do you recognise there is a concern and someone else takes over?
Yes, really. and also, who do we then refer them to? Where do we signpost people?
So it's normally the GP is the person that you would need. Yeah. So it's the GP is always, particularly if the person is in their own home, GP is always the first point of call that concerns need to be raised with them. But if it's a safeguarding concern, then obviously it's adult social care. So anyone can make a referral in terms of safeguarding. If there are concerns that perhaps there are issues, then it's always advisable to seek.
When you say adults social care, how do we locate them? If I just Google that, will it come up with the right answer to?
Well, it depends on which area you're in. So if you're a practitioner and you think, I'm really concerned about the situation that's happening in this particular scenario that you brought up, anyone can go onto onto the local authority, is what I'm referring to.
Yes.
And there is always in every local authority a referral, which is fairly straightforward, and anyone can refer and say you are concerned, because what we're trying to encourage is this culture that safeguarding is everyone's business. So irrespective of who you are, you can raise the safeguarding if you are concerned about someone.